Do it again, clap again. Hey guys! We haven't done this in a while.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, hey guys, we have been a part of YWAM in Kona, Hawaii for the past 2 months now, and we wanted to give you guys an update on the things that we're doing and what we are doing to prep for us to go to Albania on December 21st for about 2.5 months.
Yeah. So many of you know we were doing ministry back in Minnesota, and the Lord called on us in the middle of the summer to do a round of DTS with Kona, Hawaii. And so in that, they're sending us to Albania in December. So to get ready, we've been doing lots of prayer and interceding for Albania on Wednesdays. We have intercession almost every other day. And then we've been getting prepped by studying how to evangelize to those of the Islamic faith, those who are kind of post-church, and just those who are like lukewarm Christian. So we've been getting a lot of reps in just with each other on how to preach the gospel that way. And then individually, we've been running some smaller groups with our team on Tuesday nights, Tuesday mornings about how to like dive into the Word and see what God says about evangelism, how to walk in power, how to apply biblical verses to your life and see the fruit of that. And so it's been a blast so far with our team of 14, just getting to know them and then like really see us grow in the Lord and get prepped to go evangelize.
My sister-in-law Ellie and I started a women's Bible study every Tuesday morning, and it's just been so good to kind of be a leader in the midst of us being students. And so then Max also decided to run a little Bible study, kind of how we started it back home in Minnesota. We decided we could do it here on base. So every Tuesday night we've just been diving deep into evangelism, and now we are studying the Quran, learning more about the Muslim culture, especially since we're going to Albania. The population there is mostly Muslims.
I think being here in Kona, Hawaii with YWAM, it's been fun to see how different people do ministry and learn from people with all sorts of different backgrounds, all sorts of different ministry experience. So we've definitely gotten like a whole kind of buffet of ministry experience to learn from different people, which has been a blessing. And so in Albania, it'll be a lot of street evangelism, daily evangelism, which is right up our alley. And so we're excited to tell you guys some of the testimonies that have happened in Albania when we get over there. And then we'll even share a couple testimonies just here now of what's happening in Kona.
A little testimony here in Kona was Max and I were just walking around the little town close to base, and we were just shopping, and I got to just talk to some people, the owners of each store, and ask them if they wanted prayer or what's going on in their life. And a lot of them did not want me to, but they really loved it. They were like, I love that you're asking this, and this makes me feel so loved, but no, I don't want you to pray for me, you know? So it was just cool seeds, but also, again, like good practice to continue to be a daily evangelist no matter what you're doing. And the last store that we went to, it was Jesus all over the place, Jesus sweatshirts, t-shirts, and so we went in to just talked to this lady. We ended up talking to her for about 45 minutes. We got to bless her and pray for her, and it was just so cool to see that the Lord, you know, in the midst of people saying, no, I don't want prayer, never let that discourage you, because the Lord is so thankful that you were there and walk in obedience to say yes. And then it was cool that we ended with a girl who was on fire for the Lord and kind of hear her testimony and minister to her a little bit and encourage her to continue to be blessed in that field of selling merchandise and to not lose hope in what the Lord's called her to do.
One thing that I've really enjoyed is getting to teach some of the younger students here.
Hello.
These younger students, you know, with us being 24, 25, having a little bit of ministry experience, some of these students really have leaned on us just to ask questions. And so we answer a lot of questions about healing and evangelism. And there was a night where we were talking about healing and how healing is the will of God. Because you can look at Jesus. Jesus only did the will of the Father, and he healed every person he came into contact with. And everybody that came to Jesus with faith received their healing. I know that the will of God for healing is yes. And so we got to talk to some students about that. And there's some kids that needed healing, some students, and we had them, people who had never seen healings before, just pray for them with this fresh faith in them. And they would pray and ask Jesus to heal them and command that pain to go. And we got to see 3 really cool healings take place, just in one like small Bible study, which was really, really fun and a great experience for these young missionaries. So that's one of my favorite testimonies.
The best part is seeing their reactions.
Yeah.
Like, They sat down, they listened, but I think to actually do it was mind-blowing to them. Like, someone got their hip healed and they were freaking out.
Yeah.
And it was just the best experience to see these kids understand and listen, but then when they actually see it in real time, healings happen, especially to them. It's just the coolest thing ever. Yeah.
So that's kind of what life's looked like a little bit. Just a lot of classes, a lot of learning, and then just trying to sharpen each other up with the students that are around. And then only like 4 more weeks until we go to Albania. So
Yeah.
it's gonna come fast.
Thank you guys for following along, and just reach out if you have any questions. But we love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
Link in the bio to follow along on our newsletter if you want to stay
Yes.
active. We post a lot on there, so follow that.
Yeah.